Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Tyler McGill.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
This is Bryson Stott. Ball to strike. To the right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Trey Turner at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. He goes down looking. Here's Bryce Harper. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very good on the corners.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Inside, just missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Just missed. Gets the call, and that is strike two. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it drops in. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now batting Max Kepler. Outside low. Ball 2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Castellanos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in Queens, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Nola, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Good eye right there.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Juan Soto. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that.
Stop. Fired to second. How about that double play? And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Oh, great stop. The throw, and they get the out. And we're back. Going to bring up JT Real Muto.
Catcher, JT.
The one thing you can look at with Real Muto, and we've talked about this in high school, you know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base, but he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
1 out, base is empty. And that misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. That's out to center field. Taylor has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. Ripped to right. Castellanos makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Catcher, Luis
2 outs, base is
Torrens.
empty. Luis Torrens will hit next. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now
Ball
the count is even. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Citi
Leading off
Field.
for
And the
Phillies,
batter now,
second
Bryson
baseman,
Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Shortstop, Trey
Turner now. And foul ball. Outside low. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hit in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty.
First baseman,
Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Ground ball right side, and that squirts through, and that keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now
just
batting,
one of those seen eye base hits through the
Kyle
infield. He just kind of
Schwarber.
rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Throw over to first. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Nola fires.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, third
And next for the
baseman,
Mets, Brett Beatty. That one's in there. Going to count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Back here in Queens,
Leading off
and
for
now the right
Phillies,
fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout.
Now
You can't be mad at yourself after an
Max
at-bat
Kepler.
like that one. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Taylor hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. And we're back. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a miss. In the dirt, Realmuto to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Pete
The Mets
Alonso.
down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Alonso off of first with 2 away. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now the batter now, Jesse Winker.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 2 outs. Line drive, knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs. Bases full. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Towards first, but it kicks foul. Ground ball to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Alec Bohm.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. So the batting order turns over. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Two down, nobody on. That one is upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
On the ground to third, Baden. On to first, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Popped up. Turner hauls it in for the out. Brett Beatty now at the plate.
Third baseman Brett Beatty.
The Mets trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Up next,
so up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. And the Mets go 1-2-3.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
And they make a change to start the 6th.
34.
The new pitcher, Kodai Senga.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Turner
Leading
now.
off for the Phillies, shortstop
They partnered back
Turner.
in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Puts it away for the out. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Acuna. The throw to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2-2 the count.
That one missed. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Max Kepler at the plate.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Schwarber, the lead runner at second. Castellanos on at first with 2 down. And that's outside. And now 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 2 outs. Bases are full. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch misses way outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto going after it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one ran inside, almost got him. Hit on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tapper back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Queens, and now the center fielder,
Leading
Johan
off for
Rojas.
Philadelphia, center fielder Johan Rojas.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Winker should have it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Trey Turner.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. So Minter will take over. He's been so good against lefties. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw. Save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Banks. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's Brandon Nimmo. The 1-1. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. One up, one down.
Now
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That misses the zone. 2-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
Torrens.
2 outs. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's down and away. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one to first, and foul ball. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Bare hands it, tough play, and it beats him. What a play. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next to hit, Max Kepler. There goes the runner. Throw to second, tag, out at second. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Ruiz.
For Philadelphia, number 66, Jose Ruiz.
And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna.
Second baseman, Luis
Oh, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
On the ground to first, and that one handled. Harper steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting,
so up next for New York,
baseman,
Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty.
Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, foul off first. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Huascar Brazoban.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
JT Realmuto steps in.
Catcher, JT
it's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Razobon checks over to first, and he's back. And now it's Alec Bohm. Runner on the go. The throw, tag, and he's out. One down, base is empty. And that's a fair ball.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's going to be Johan Rojas. Falling behind 2-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a base hit. Bohm around second. Headed for third. In there safely.
Now batting,
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. Two on, one out. Yeah, that's fouled off.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Trey Turner with a chance now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And that's too high. To the right side, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Now batting, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
In.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Danny Young. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 81, Danny Young.
So bases all loaded up. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Out towards right center field. Acuna makes his way towards it, reaching for it, and brings it in. And we're back. Bottom of the ninth. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 balls.
Stepping in, Juan Soto.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score.
Jordan Romano comes out trying to close it out. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. First and second, no outs here in the last half of inning number 9. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair, and he can't come up with it. 1 run is in, and he's into second with nobody out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Tying run at the plate.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
That must feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now, Luis Torrens. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. Just off the inside corner. And that's ball 2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, Christopher Sanchez.
Number 61.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
He's 2 outs away. Luis Angel Acuna digs in now. And the count 1-2. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Starling Marte.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Here's a 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. That's off the mark, and it's a full count.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
Base hit, 1 run is in. A second scores as well. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Really important at bat coming up now.
At the plate, Tyrone Taylor gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball,
Well, if he's going to do
2
something
strikes.
special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Harper takes it himself. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Now into the ball game on defense, Jose Azocar. He'll be out in left field.
Change for the Mets.
Also entering the
Now
game,
playing in
Mark
left field,
Vientos. He's the
number
new third
30.
baseman.
Jose Azocar.
All set for the start of the inning.
Leading off
So
for the
digging
Phillies,
in now
right
for
fielder,
Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos.
A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing third base, number 27.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Well, it's kind of
Mark
deflating. You
One
blow that
strike.
lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
The 2-1. And a ground ball to first. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now batting
Showed some
left
really nice
fielder,
patience
Max
in that
Kepler.
at bat. Worked himself into
Pitch
a
running
good
at
count.
first
Now that
for the
sets up a
Phillies.
huge at bat in this ball
Number
game.
33.
And now for the Phillies,
Edmundo
Max Kepler.
Sosa.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job behind the
Now
plate
batting,
there.
catcher,
A move
JT
being made at third on a pinch
Realmuto.
run. Cal
Now
Stevenson.
running at third base, number 47.
And now it is JT
Cal
Realmuto.
Stevenson.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2-1.
Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. Tied at 4. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third in to score, and it's an RBI single,
Now batting,
and they've got
third
the lead
baseman,
in extra
Alec Bohm.
innings. And here comes Alec Bohm. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's a two-run lead in extra innings.
Back-to-back
Rojas.
base hits.
New pitcher on
Now
now,
pitching
Clay
for the New York
Holmes.
Mets.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Clay Holmes.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
2-2 the count.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the top half of the 10th. That one off the mark. 3-2 now. On the ground to third. They put the tag on him, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Edmundo Sosa into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Tying run at the plate. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. Lindor retired. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. 2-2 down now, and here is Pete Alonso. The tying run at the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The Mets down to their final strike. And there's the ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
That's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.